Hey everyone, welcome back. You know how we do always digging into the latest and greatest, and today, well, we've got a website on our radar called SnapVault.
SnapVault. Interesting. Not exactly a household name, is it? What's got you intrigued?
I know, right? It's part of it. At first glance, totally normal online store selling gadgets, the usual, but there's this undercurrent. Something's just a little off in a way that I can't quite put my finger on.
I see where you're going with this. The online world, it's all about subtle cues. What did you notice first?
Their tagline got me thinking. Cutting edge lifestyle. Is it brilliant? Is it meaningless? I honestly can't decide.
The eternal struggle of marketing. Everyone's trying
Yeah.
to capture that magic phrase, right? But you hit on something. Does it even MTCH, what they're selling?
Exactly. And then little things started adding up. Like at the very top of the homepage, they've got "Welcome to our store" written twice, right in a row.
Oh, no, a copy-paste casualty. We've all been there, though, haven't we? But you're right. Those tiny details, they make a difference.
I was like, do they not have an editor? Are they deliberately messing with us? Speaking of overkill, there's social media links, every platform imaginable. Are they running a tech empire, or are they just really enthusiastic about posting?
Now, social media is no joke these days. They could be onto something. Think about each platform. It's its own little world, right? Different audience, different style.
So they're casting a wide net, hoping something sticks. Bold strategy for sure. But then the product CTS they've chosen, LED lights, okay, trendy. Gaming gear, sure, makes sense. But a cherry blossom desk mat. What even is that brand identity?
You've got to hand it to it's definitely eclectic. But remember, what seems random to us, maybe it's laser focused on a very particular kind of customer.
Okay, you're blowing my mind a little. So maybe there's a method to the madness here. We've got website glitches, social media overload, and a product lineup that's all over the map. What's the verdict? Is SnapVault brilliant or just a hot mess?
Well, that's what a deep dive's all about. Let's see if we can untangle this web they've woven.
This is getting interesting. All right, let's dig in. Okay, so we've got cutting edge lifestyle, whatever that means, a website that might be held together with duct tape, and enough social media to make your head spin. Where do we even start unpacking this?
You know, what's really striking is how SnapVault, even with all its quirks, might actually be right on the pulse of where online shopping is going.
Oh, how so?
It's not just about selling a thing anymore, is it? It's the feeling, the aspiration.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
Buy this LED light strip and your apartment's suddenly the coolest lounge in town.
Exactly. Or get this cherry blossom desk mat and achieve total inner peace, even if your inbox is exploding.
Right. It's brilliant, really. They've got those LED lights for the techies, gaming gear for, well, obvious there, and then that desk mat. That's got to be for the stressed out millennial market, right?
It's like they're playing this high-stakes game of micro-targeting Jenga, each product chosen for a very specific type of person, hoping it all stacks up into a brand people connect with.
I'm starting to see the strategy here. But does it work? What about that social media explosion? Are they just randomly posting everywhere, or is there some genius to it?
Remember how we were talking about each platform having its own vibe? That's key. Picture this, they're showcasing LED lights on TikTok with these fast, flashy videos, but on Pinterest, it's all serene and aesthetic, featuring that desk mat. Same product, totally different message.
Wow, okay. So it's not just about reaching everyone, it's about tailoring the message for each person, each platform. That's actually impressive. But can they really keep up with all that? It seems like a lot.
It's the classic startup struggle, big dreams. It's maybe not a huge team to make it happen. They're aiming for that big league marketing strategy. But whether they can pull it off, jury's still out.
High risk, high reward.
Exactly. And it makes those little website hiccups even more interesting, the repeated message, for example. Are they so focused on the big picture that the details are falling through the cracks?
Because those details matter. Like, imagine you walk into this super trendy coffee shop, the vibes are immaculate, the menu's amazing, and then you realize the tables are sticky.
Ouch. Yeah, suddenly you're questioning everything.
So we've got this mix of bold moves and potential oversights. What's the final word on SnapVault? Are they visionaries, or are they in way over their heads?
It's too early to call it, honestly, but you have to admit, they're not boring. Whether this grand experiment leads to success, well, only time will tell. But they've certainly piqued our curiosity.
It's like they're walking a tightrope, right? One wrong step and the whole thing could fall apart.
It's a great analogy. And that's what makes the online world so fascinating. It's all about finding that sweet spot, being daring enough to stand out, but not so out there that you alienate your audience.
For sure.
Yeah.
But you got to give them credit. They're going for it. It's like they're the digital marketing equivalent of like Jackson Pollock just throwing ideas at the wall and seeing what sticks, which now that I think about it, kind of fits that whole cutting edge lifestyle thing they've got going on.
It's that startup mentality, isn't it? That willingness to experiment, to take risks, to try new things and see what resonates with people. It's what keeps things interesting.
Makes you wonder who's behind the scenes at SnapVault, right? Like, is this a team of seasoned marketing experts or a couple of friends with a laptop and a dream?
That's the beauty of a deep dive like this, isn't it?
Hmm.
We started with a website selling LED lights and like desk mats, and now we're pondering the mysteries of the universe. Or at least, the mysteries of online branding and e-commerce strategy.
All thanks to SnapVault. Never would have guessed it. So, for everyone listening, what's the big takeaway here?
I think it's a good reminder that the internet is full of surprises. You never know what you'll find when you start clicking around.
Truth. Next time you're browsing online, take a minute to look beyond the surface. What's the story this website is trying to tell? What are they trying to achieve? You might be surprised by what you uncover. And hey, if you're curious about SnapVault, you know we've got you covered. We'll drop a link in the episode description so you can do your own deep dive. Until next time.